Alright guys, so one of the things that I wanted to do is show you guys what I didn't get to show you last night, which is, and this is backwards, and I will turn my camera around for you so you can see it. I have to stop my camera every time because for some reason my phone, like I said in my one video I did, does not want to turn around when it's recording. So I will turn this around and show you guys. Okay, so here is the book it comes with. You open it up and it pretty much gives you like a little overview of what the whole thing's about him opening his night on the 68 comeback special. And it tells you what's available. And then when you go to this page, it's got nice pictures of Elvis on there. I love seeing him smile, so that's a really good picture. What it does here is it'll start with disc 1 and it'll tell you every little bit that's on each disc, so you know which disc to put in for whatever part you want to see, which somehow I still couldn't figure it out because I mixed them up because I couldn't find my book. But it's got pictures of him with the band playing. I like how they put him up front and put them way in the back like he wasn't sitting next to him. Do you guys see that? It's close up and then a whole picture of what they did, the close up of him. And here he is right here on his knee singing. And that's a typical picture you see online where certain people are saying stupid stuff that they shouldn't be saying. You know, just rumors. And that's another thing that I wanted to mention. Hold on just a second. This right here is a picture of him singing the gospel song. Which the only negative thing I would have to say about the 68 comeback special would be that I didn't like how they had these girls dressed or looking like way too much makeup. Had them, some of them just like, I don't know. I just didn't like the way they had him rubbing all up on his leg and stuff like that. And I know it was a sexual song, but geez Louise. Okay. I just thought they probably could have done a little bit better in that part right there. That's the only negative thing I have to say about that. So, let's go over Elvis Presley Jailhouse Rock. So, it'll come in. I bought a 2-in-1 actually is what I did. I bought it offline and it said it came from Walmart. So if you want a 2-in-1, if you want to watch both of them, don't buy them separate because you can get a 2-in-1. So do not buy them separate. Because if you do that, sometimes you'll end up spending more money. I think I paid $20 or something plus tax for these two. And a lot of his movies are $20 or more. So if you're going to buy it, that's what you're going to have to spend. Jailhouse Rock was done in 1957. And I believe it might have been his... You guys tell me what number movie that was that he did. I don't know the exact order of his movies, so I know some fans are really good at that, but not me. Jailhouse Rock, one of the greatest ways to satisfy a fan's inner Elvis is to go to Jailhouse Rock, the 1957 box office hit that was Presley's best film according to Leonard Maltin's movie guide. Let me turn this around so you guys can see me. My phone doesn't want to turn around. Okay. Alright, now let me read Jailhouse Rock to you again. One of the greatest ways to satisfy a fan's inner Elvis is to go to Jailhouse Rock, the 1957 box office hit that's Presley's best film, according to Leonard Maltin's movie guide. The King plays Vince Everett, jailed for manslaughter after a bar fight. Which this bar fight didn't really look that serious, but somehow he killed the guy. And so it's funny to watch things from movies from back then, because today it's a lot more graphic, a lot more serious than it was in the 50s. So, I mean, he punched the guy a couple times and then he fell down and it killed him. So, let's see. There, Vince learns to belt out tunes instead of saloon patrons, and after being paroled, follows a bumpy road to music and movie success. 6 songs sung by Presley spiked the story, including Treat Me Nice, I Want to Be Free, and the Shimmy Shakin' title tune that was Presley's favorite of his all-time production numbers. It's the beast in me, Elvis says after kissing Peggy, Judy Tyler. It's the best of him, too. It's the beast in me. That line was amazing. I really like that line. But, like I said, I enjoyed Jailhouse Rock a lot more than what I thought I was going to because all the movies, a lot of them, like, I don't know, if not even every one of them, he's singing in these movies. So I thought it was just going to be a bunch of singing, but it really wasn't. It showed a lot more acting in there and his acting capabilities than what I thought it was going to. And Elvis was really good at turning on any role he was given. I don't know why he was so worried about things, but he's supposed to be funny, he could be funny. If he's supposed to be serious, he could be serious. If he's supposed to be, you know, like goofing around, he could do that. It's just, he had the capability to be anything or any character that he was given. He just could do it. And I also heard that he would not just learn his lines, but he would learn everybody. When he first started, he would learn everybody's lines because he thought that's what you had to do. That's what Priscilla said. Now, I don't know why he thought that, but he did, and he studied and rehearsed and memorized everybody's lines for the movies that he did. So that's kind of amazing. I mean, that would have me stressed out to the max trying to remember everybody's line. Can you imagine that? Everybody's lines? And then Viva Las Vegas. The reason I thought I wasn't going to enjoy this one was because I watched the clip of him and Anne Margaret on YouTube singing. There's that one clip where they're dancing and singing. And she was making a lot of noises. Ah! So I thought, you know, it's going to be a little bit over dramatic with her in it singing and stuff when she did that. But it wasn't. It wasn't. And the best thing that I like about this is he was given in certain parts of this movie where he had to be like serious in love with her, and he was also given parts in there where he had to be a little bit of a comedian, and he was amazing at it. He had me laughing. He could have been a comedian. A lot of people say that, and if you have watched a lot of his stuff, especially on YouTube, you will know he always plays around on stage. He'll always say stuff to be funny, and it's more to get him to not be as nervous. I think that's why he did it. He would do it to not be as nervous and try to like break the ice and stuff. And he was really funny when he wanted to be. So I enjoyed this because it had him being funny in there, but also being serious. And I really liked it. I really liked seeing him being funny and having a good time. And I think he probably had a good time on this one. And I heard that he did. Especially anytime he did a movie with Anne Margaret, I heard he had a good time. So if you want to see Jailhouse Rock or Viva Las Vegas, if you haven't seen it yet, and this is for the people that are new fans, not for the people who have been doing this forever and have every movie and every book and every song you could think of. This is people who might be watching this and don't have these. If you're going to get it, just get the 2-in-1. Do not buy one at a time because you can get a 2-in-1. Now that you know that, don't get one, get the 2-in-1. So, and there's another thing that I do want to mention. I knew when I posted that video last night that I was going to have some people that weren't going to watch it all or read the description or read the comments, and we're going to start yelling at me about my own damn family member. So that's what happened. When I made that movie, not movie, I got me saying movies. When I made that video last night, it was to share something that I have seen of watching Elvis over time and watching him on stage and perform and stuff. I've noticed that he has, oddly and strangely enough, always been able to predict his future with some of the things that he said and some of the songs that he said. So when I said that he said, you know, 1982 on that outtake, and yes, there is an outtake. I would not say there was one if there wasn't going to be one on there. There is an outtake. It's on disc 2 only, not disc 1, disc 2. When he says that, the reason I said it was freaky is because in 1982 they opened the day before his birthday and people were walking past his grave. This song is about a crowd walking past him and stuff. and they were walking past his grave in the year 1982. So I thought, how strange and how freaky that he again predicted his future. And I'll give you a good example of how he does this. I think it might have been Unchained Melody before he sung that, or it was maybe a different song. I'm not sure, because I've seen a lot of his tour videos on YouTube and stuff, so I can't remember exactly which song it was. But he would say, this is the next chapter of my life, and sure enough, that crap happened. It happened. And some of the songs that he chose, like when he started in the 50s, My Baby Left Me and stuff like that, he would sing certain songs, and then they would later on happen in his life. So that is what I meant. I meant he had a way of predicting his future. Never meant that he was still alive. That's why I said it in my video. That's why I put it in the description, and that's why I said it in the comments. I have noticed that he has a way of predicting his future without knowing it, and I don't think he ever knew it. You know, some people say that people can be psychic. It may be true, because he, sure enough, he picked songs and said certain things that happened, because in 1982, people were walking past him, just like a stranger in a crowd says. We're walking past him. Yes, it was a grave they were walking past, but they were still walking past him in 1982. So that's what I meant. So anybody that thought I meant something else, wanted to yell at me about my own cousin, I did not mean anything else. So if you took it the wrong way, sorry for that, but I said it in my video, so nobody would, and I said it in the description and in the comments, but I took it down because that's what started happening, exactly what I thought would happen. So I hope this helped. I don't have very many movies. Hopefully I can get some more, and I'll go over the next one here in a little bit with you guys. So everybody have a good night. If this is your last video for the night, have a good night.